Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us here on All Over. I'm your lead anchor, and tonight we delve into a globe-spanning landscape of geopolitical tension and high-stakes diplomacy. We begin our broadcast with a story that has the world holding its breath. President Trump is set to embark on a critical trip to China, where he will engage in high-stakes talks with President Xi Jinping. Officially, the agenda centers on trade, a cornerstone in U.S.-China relations. However, the shadow of the escalating conflict in Iran looms heavily over these discussions. As Trump prepares for his journey, tensions in the Gulf continue to escalate, making this meeting more complex and consequential than many in recent memory. This visit occurs as the Iran conflict reaches its 75th day, a grim milestone marked by increasing unrest and diplomatic maneuvering across the region. The Gulf remains a flashpoint, with its strategic significance heightened by the global reliance on its energy resources. Recent reports from Kuwait heighten these tensions further, following the arrest of individuals allegedly linked to Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps. This development underscores the layers of intrigue and pressure influencing Trump's discussions in Beijing. Reports indicate that while President Trump seeks to address trade imbalances, the topic of security and Middle East stability cannot be sidelined. Analysts suggest that China's role as a regional stakeholder offers a unique opportunity for diplomacy, potentially easing tensions or reshaping alliances. However, Trump's remarks before departing raised eyebrows, stating that he does not require Xi's intervention regarding the Iranian conflict. This statement may inform the tone and progress of the talks, as both nations navigate their national interests amid pervasive regional instability. While the Middle East remains front and center, our attention turns to Eastern Europe, where another prolonged conflict churns, a war whose echoes resonate deeply across the corridors of global power. In Ukraine, renewed bombardments paint a harrowing picture of continuity and resilience. Russia's military actions have seen an uptick, with intensified assaults against Ukrainian positions in an effort to break the current stalemate. In parallel, Kyiv is vocalizing a push for momentum, seeking to regain strategic ground and fortify its own defenses. This period, characterized by diplomatic and military maneuvering, hints at broader geopolitical shifts. With Western attention partially diverted by crises elsewhere, Ukraine faces the challenge of maintaining the international focus on its territorial sovereignty, even as new dimensions to global hostilities unfold. Leaders in the West and NATO allies continue to deliberate on sustaining support for Ukraine, balancing it against emerging flashpoints like the Iran war and evolving U.S.-China diplomacy. Efforts to rally cohesion and commitment amongst allies are ongoing, aiming to sustain momentum in the support of Kyiv, while navigating an increasingly multipolar international landscape. In this complex mix of diplomacy and conflict, we find a world newspaper roundup that distills reports of cross-border developments and political fluctuations. Major outlets emphasize how shifting alliances, burgeoning hostilities, and diplomatic efforts are shaping narratives and policies across various regions. This backdrop serves as a poignant reminder of the intricate tapestry of international news and its influence on global stability. Today's digest of international headlines from wire services like Xinhua offers a comprehensive view of geopolitical, economic, and humanitarian issues, painting a vivid picture of the interconnected world stage. Understanding these developments is crucial as nations maneuver for strategic advantage, whether through aligning with alliances or, conversely, realigning their positions in response to new geo-economic pressures. As we navigate these turbulent seas of current affairs, tomorrow's headlines offer no certainty. However, we will continue to bring you detailed reporting on the implications of these high-stake meetings, the shifting dynamics on various fronts, and the narratives shaping the future. This has been an overview of today's most pressing global issues, highlighting a world in which diplomacy and conflict are interwoven more tightly than ever. Thank you for joining us tonight on All Over, where we strive to keep you connected with developments across the globe. We remain committed to presenting in-depth analysis and transparent coverage, ensuring you are informed about the intricacies of these critical times. Stay tuned as we continue to follow these stories and more, providing insights into a world that shows no signs of slowing down. That's all for tonight. Good night. and thank you for watching.